What's going on with the bitches, honey?
Women. Oh,
You have me, baby. That's all you need.
Dwight is my gay boyfriend.
Not just Nene's. Dwight Eubanks was our gay boyfriend, too, during the seasons he appeared on The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Dwight, who do you think is the bigger diva, you or Sheree?
Oh, me, of course.
Dwight really took center stage when he made news.
I've been going to these doctors, one doctor office for all these years, and nobody said anything to me about a high PSA.
His diagnosis? In Blackland.
And now,
as a brown person, you just feel so invisible.
Where we're from.
Brothers and sisters, I welcome you to this joyful day.
We celebrate freedom. Where we are.
Get on the ground!
I know someone heard something.
And where we're going.
We the people means all the people.
The Black Information Network presents Blackland with your host, Vanessa Tyler.
Some try to say reality TV is not really real, but one of our fan favorites is dealing with a real dose of real life, something that has likely touched you and your family. I know it's touched mine. It's cancer. We were all stunned to hear the always debonair Dwight Eubanks was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Dwight joins me now on this Men's Health Awareness Month to talk about this disease affecting so many of our men. Dwight, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling right now?
I feel amazing and I look amazing.
You know he does. We've seen his style over many seasons at Housewives, and like he kept the ladies in check, he plans to keep this cancer thing in check too.
When and how did you get the news?
I got the news from, this journey started many years ago, but I got the news from a health fair that we had been doing in 2024. And we went over and extended over in 2025. And I did the test, and 3 or 4 days later, my doctor said I need to come into the office. So I went into first of all, I was like, why do I need to come into the office? And he said, come into the office and we'll talk. Went into the office and he dropped the ball that my PSA was elevated. It was high, and we agreed that I would just watch the numbers and see what happens. And we agreed that I would come back in like April or May and get another test done. And so I did, and the elevation had gone up.
Add to this a family connection.
My grandfather died from prostate cancer, and when he died over 25 years ago, I was aware of it, but we never talked about it. You know, the Black family don't really talk about our health, particularly the Black man. And I was told back then that not to worry, being that it was on my mother's side of the family, my chances of having prostate cancer was slim to none. So I never gave it much thought. Now, mind you, I come from a generations back in the HIV days, and I've been an advocate for HIV and AIDS and sitting on panels. So a lot of my friends had died. So I had been going to the doctor, checking everything and make sure everything is okay. And it has been. So I'm thinking I'm fine.
Yeah.
I was just being silly and got tested, and here I am. So now it's has elevated up. It's not stage 4. We have not gotten that far yet.
He has made the decision to take us on his journey, even becoming an ambassador, working in partnership with Zero Prostate Cancer, billed as the nation's #1 provider of prostate cancer resources, programs, and services. Every 2 minutes, a man is diagnosed with prostate cancer. That's hundreds of thousands of cases a year. And Black men, disproportionately diagnosed with the disease and twice as likely to die, but it does not have to be a death sentence.
I've been going to these doctors, one doctor office for all these years, and nobody said anything to me about a high PSA.
You know, we have issues in terms of the way African Americans in the medical industry, and I'm wondering whether that had something to do with it, because yes, you should have known that those numbers were high, like you said, 2-3 years ago.
Well, again, this is the problem why Black men don't go to the doctor. It's because they're not always honest with us. And of course, my grandfather was in the service in the army, so that Tuskegee situation still lingers in our community, and we're just so conditioned. And at some point, we have to break the cycle.
He is breaking the cycle by speaking out and speaking up.
All my close friends, now straight and gay, are going to the doctors, and so I guess the mission has been accomplished for the good, and that was the purpose of going public, was to encourage guys to go to the doctor.
It's just a blood test. Do it before it's too late.
Look at Dexter King. He waited too late before anything can be done.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s youngest son, Dexter, died of prostate cancer in January of 2024, just days before his 63rd birthday. Lately, another high-profile diagnosis made breaking news.
We are continuing our breaking news coverage here on NBC News Now. If you're just joining us, to recap here, former President Biden, we've learned, has been diagnosed with prostate cancer, according to a statement released by his personal office just in the last 5-10 minutes here. They say the diagnosis...
It was just in May when 82-year-old Joe Biden made the public announcement, although it's believed he had to have it for years. The former president also let the world know it's aggressive, stage 4.
Most prostate cancers do not begin with symptoms. Actually, in today's day and age, most prostate cancers are detected through a PSA blood test. Symptoms are really only common if patients have advanced disease, if it's been detected late.
For Dwight Eubanks, the diagnosis is something he is still trying to process.
You could not have told me that my elevations was high, my PSA was high. Yeah, I'm still in shock.
Shock and fear of the side effects and the horror stories about prostate operations.
The leaking, not getting an erection. A man at 60 is not getting an erection. It's like, what's the purpose? What's the point? Regardless of what my sexual preference or what you think my sexual preference is, that's irrelevant. At the end of the day, I'm still a man, and I'm a black man first.
So he went to his father, not his biological one, his heavenly one, with the question many with a cancer diagnosis ask in prayer.
I asked him one thing. I said, well, how long am I going to live? And he said, 30 years or more. So it's okay, I'll take that. Then I said, well, maybe I didn't ask the right way. I said, well, will I live to be 30 years and have a healthy life? And he says, yes. So then I asked him, I said, okay, well, I got 30 years. I'm going to be healthy. Well, will my penis still work? And he said, yeah. So at 90, if I'm still sexually active and healthy, I'll take it.
And we miss you so much on the Real Housewives, of course. Are you still in touch with the ladies?
Yes, I am. I have not had the courage to call Phaedra. I knew Phaedra before she went on Housewife and before the whole Housewife franchise happened. So we are really friends, for real.
Dwight Eubanks, thank you for sharing and potentially saving lives.
My pleasure. Thank you. Good evening and good night.
You can follow Dwight on all social media. And for prostate cancer, to get all questions answered, plus how we can help our men by going to the Zero Prostate Cancer website, zerocancer.org. I'm Vanessa Tyler. Look for a new Blackland every week.